All about this woman, and of course, eventually Graham Stokes, who started the rumour, said, "It's all right, Mr. Bolton's in bed with angina." My level of concentration just now. But, seriously, a medieval king was so clever at playing chess that he invented what is called the Knight's Tour. Now, what he said to his knights was that every one of the squares on the chessboard, 64 of them, is a village. And the knight, there's the knight had to go round every village without missing any, taking the way a knight travels. Don't play chess, the knight travels in a letter L, from there to there, or to there, to there, and so on. It travels two along, one up or down. Most of you know how a knight travels. And they found they couldn't do it. Well now, I read a very interesting book on the most difficult puzzles in the world. This was supposed to be the hardest. Now, I've read that there are 100 people probably in the world who can actually come up here and do the Knight's Tour. 100 people, without any paper, or any help, or any assistance. But the trick is to be able to start from any square. Anywhere on the board will start. Now what we're going to try and do is to not only do a Knight's Tour, but also to do it from a square that you are going to choose. Not only that, we want to try and finish in the same place as we started, which is what they call a perfect tour. Not only that, we want to do it even more difficulty so. Now, about 2 years ago on the, let's say, on the Paul Daniels Magic Show, which my wife a man was brought from America, and it was announced he was going to do this, and he was going to do it without looking at the board. And he actually stood here, and he did the knot, and I stood on the edge of my chair. I said, "You can't do it. It's impossible." And I couldn't do it anyway. Well, I was talking to Philip Jarvis a few weeks ago over lunch, and he said he'd actually worked out how to do it. So I'm going to ask Philip to come and help me, because I need two helpers. But what I'd like to do is I'd like to do a Knight's Tour blindfolded, if I can. Now, apparently, they said there's only one man in the world who could do it. Well, let's see if we can make it too. Now, first of all, Mr. Charlton, would you like to come and help me? Give him a round of applause. Come on. I'll also tell you that Philip used to play chess for his county, which is no mean feat. I played chess years ago. I played chess in my house. Sorry? Now, Philip, you'd like to come on one side. Would you like to choose one person in your Yes. Come on. Stephen, no, don't get up, Stephen. Choose a number from 1 to 8. See? Now, did I influence you in your choice? Right. We've got 6. Okay? Philip, choose somebody else over this side. Anybody? Stop.
F.
Donald?
F.
F.
Okay.
I didn't even have to ask you, so you knew. F. 6. Right. We're going to start there. Okay? Now then, I'd like to put that on there. And before we actually start, we'd like to come and help. You're a tall chap. We're going to put one of those on every square. Right, and I'm going to stand here. I'm going to work out how to do it. No. Put it over your eyes. Can you see me? I can see through you. Can you see through that? Well, if I take my glasses off, I can't see anything anyway. All right, I think I know how to do it. I've got to have a target, you see. And I'm going to put that on one of the squares. I'm going to aim to finish on that square. Yeah, I'm sorry, you can just put them on. You go like that with your fingers out. They should stay on. Now you'll notice that F4 is a knight's move from F6, okay? I'm going to aim to go round the board. Now Philip, would you like to do me a favour? Would you like to check the move I'm asking for? And I think that's very important to anticipate my next move. Would you like to just say correct or false when I go round? For example, I may say D5. I probably will say D5 as the next move. Just say correct and take that off. And then will you please move the knight over to there? Alright? So, and I'll be as quick as I can. Now I'll go as fast or as slow, I can't even see them here, as you say correct or not correct, alright? If I go wrong, I apologise. Don't move the knight until he says correct. If I go wrong, I must know where I was. Sorry, I should do this. Right, please help me to concentrate. I assure you, it is very, very difficult. Philip Jarvis, when I told him I was going to do it, he said, "Are you really kidding?" And I said, "No, I'm going to try and do it." Right, we're starting at F6, D5, correct? F4. Correct. E6. Correct. D4. Correct. C6. Correct. A5. Correct. B7. Correct. D8. Correct. F7. Correct. Up in the corner, H8. Correct. G6. Correct. H4. Correct. G2. Correct. E1. Correct. C2. Correct. Right in the corner to A1. Correct. B3. Correct. Right, it's a little thing. C1. E2. Correct. G1. Correct. H3. Correct. G5. Correct. H7. Correct. F8. Correct. D7. Correct. B8. Correct. Right. A6. Correct. B4. Correct. By the way, A2. Correct. C3. Correct. B1. Correct. D2. Correct. F3. Correct. E5. Correct. D3. C5. Correct. A4. Correct. B6. Correct. A8. Correct. C7. Correct. E8. Correct. G7. Correct. H5. Correct. G3. Correct. H1. Correct. F2. Correct. Good. We've got over the difficult bit. D1.